friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a little bit of a life update for you guys. We're going into 2022. A lot of things are happening for me, changes, big things, small things, lots of different things going on. So yeah, I thought I would share those with you today. So if you are interested and would like to hear what I have to say, then do carry on watching. Don't forget, if you are new and you haven't done it already, to please hit the subscribe button to become part of my little magical community, and turn the notification bells on as well to be notified every time I upload a video. And you can always go and check me out on my social media. A big shout out to my patrons. You guys are amazing. If you are interested in joining us on Patreon, the link is in the description down below. You can go and check it out. Okay, so this is going to be a little bit more of an informal video. I'm just kind of going to chat to you guys about what's going on and what's happening for me in the near future and all the little changes that are going to be happening. Now, the elephant in the room. The hair. Okay. Oh, story time about the hair. Right, so as you guys have known, for quite some time now, I've had blue hair. I also had the 2 blue streaks that I was hoping to go back to very soon after having the fully blued hair. It's obviously back to brown now, fully brown all over, apart from the fact that I missed a piece somewhere in here. If you can just see it there, I kind of missed like a little bit of a blue patch, but I'm gonna have to go over and sort that bit out. But yeah, I've gone back to fully brown hair. Now, the reasons behind this I will go into in just a moment. But yeah, I thought I would address the ginormous elephant that is in the room currently with the hair. So I did have to dye it back. There is a specific reason, and I will inform you of that in just a moment. But yeah, for now, oh, I don't know if I like it. I don't know. I'm looking at myself in the camera now and I'm like, oh, I'm still in shock because I was so used to having the blue in my hair, and obviously then when I went fully blue, I've been fully blue now for about 6 or 7-ish months. I'm not used to seeing myself with such dark brown hair, so I had a cry, I'm not gonna lie. I dyed it brown, and for a good 24 hours I sobbed. I really did, like a baby. I was devastated. I really didn't like it at first. It was a bit of a shock to my system. So looking at myself in the mirror, I just kept crying and getting upset. And I was just like, I hate it. Why do I have to do this? It's not fair. I want blue hair back. Or at least if I was going to go back and have the 2 blue streaks in the front, I probably would have still been very much happy. But yeah, at the minute, it's a bit of a shock to my system. I think the darkness of it kind of washes me out a little bit. I'm having a little bit of a rosacea flare up at the moment as well, so that's not helping the situation. But yeah, generally the hair, I don't know at the minute. Like I said, it's still fresh for me. I'm not sure 100% if I love it or if I hate it. There's a big part of me that hates it, but there's a little part of me that's like, well, you knew this was coming. You kind of had to prepare yourself for it. Naturally, I'm not as dark as this, but to get it to cover the blue, I had to go quite dark. So I'm hoping that I can like level it out a little bit and make it a little bit lighter as the months go on. But yeah, for now it is very dark and I really don't know how I feel about it. So let me know, guys, in the comment section down below. What do you think to the new hair? Do we love it? Do we hate it? Do we miss the blue? Yes, we do. We very much miss the blue hair. But yeah, for now at least, it is to be staying this way. I might have to buy a wig. I don't know. We'll have to see. But yeah, the next thing I'm going to get into is the reasonings why I've had to dye my hair from blue to brown. I've got a new job, you guys. I'm really excited about this. It's something that I wanted to do ever since I was like a young teenager. And then when I had my children, it kind of, the passion of it kind of grew a little bit more. But it just wasn't something that I was able to pursue in that kind of time. Unfortunately, it was just something that I wasn't able to do. And I did think that I was going to have to wait for all of my children to go to full-time school. Like my youngest now is turning 4 next week, actually. But once he goes to full-time school in September of 2022, I was thinking about going back to college to do like a course and then move on to go in to do what I wanted to do for a career. But lo and behold, it's actually become available to me that I can do it now. I can do all the necessary coursework whilst I'm actually in the job. So I'm really chuffed. So I'm actually leaving waitressing at the moment now for childcare. I'm actually going to be working in a nursery with preschool age children. I am so excited. Like little children just bring me so much joy. They're so funny. They're so cute. They have lots of little quirks that I really love. Anytime there is a preschool age child in the restaurant that I currently work in, I make like a beeline for them. I'm like, oh, I want to play with you and like make you laugh and like do all that fun stuff with them. Some people in work must think I'm a little bit psychotic because there is like a thing with me that if there is a baby baby or a small child in the restaurant, I do make that beeline for them, and I just want to talk to them and like talk to the parents about how they sleep, what they do, how they talk, everything else. I'm just fascinated with small children. And my little boy now, my youngest, is just kind of coming out of that age where he's going into school time now. So it means that I get to play with small children forever, hopefully. If this job becomes something that I really excel at and I'm really, really good at, I'm hoping that this can be a proper career for myself. But yeah, unfortunately, with that job comes a certain professional look that I have to have. And sadly, blue hair just didn't fall under that. I'm not allowed to have like bright coloured hair or dyed hair. Well, I can have dyed hair, but it has to be a natural colour dyed hair. So I could be blonde, I could have black hair, I could have like auburn like red hair. It just has to be technically a natural hair colour for me to be able to have it. Blue, sadly, is not a natural hair colour. No matter how much I protest and tell people that, no, blue is my natural hair colour, I don't get believed very often. But yeah, so sadly, it has meant that I've had to dye my hair brown. I'm not even allowed to have the 2 streaks at the front, sadly. I did kind of see if that was a possibility. Sadly, it's not. So yeah, a big part of me is absolutely devastated that that is a condition of this job. But I really, really do want to do this kind of job for a living. This is something that, like I said, I've wanted to do ever since I was a young teenager. But yeah, just something that I've never fully like explored up until now. And because my children are of that age, like I said, my youngest is going into full-time school now in September, it's kind of given me a little bit more freedom in what I actually want to do and what I can pursue with my own career, rather than just having whatever job fits around my children, my family life, if that makes sense. So now that I'm getting that little bit more freedom, it means that I'm actually able to explore something that I really, really want to do for a living. So yeah, this is kind of now my time to pursue that. I am super excited. Very, very nervous. I've been at my current job for nearly 7.5 years now, and everybody knows who I am. I know exactly what I'm doing when I go into work. I don't need to kind of like be reminded about anything that needs to get done. There's times where I'm even telling everybody else what to do or what needs to get done. So going from a very comfortable position where I know my job in and out and I know everybody that I work with, to being the brand new girl and not having a clue what I'm doing at all for the first, couple months at least, I'm really nervous. I really, really am. I'm so excited, but I am super, super nervous at the same time. So I really hope this is something that I excel at, that I do really well in, that I really, really enjoy, like I think I'm going to, because I would love this to be a full-time career for myself. But yeah, I am really, really nervous at the moment, and I'm very sad about the hair situation. But, put my big girl pants on. This is something that I've wanted to do for such a long time. I have to accept the small things that I have to change in order for me to excel at this kind of job. So that is why the blue hair is gone, hopefully, for now. We'll see how the future pans out. I don't know exactly how it's going to be, if maybe the rules will change, I don't know. But for now, at least, the brown hair is staying. And like I said, maybe I'll buy a wig just to do my videos with. But yeah, other than that, I'm very, very sad about my hair, but I'm very, very excited about the job. Now, with this new job, it means that I'm going to be working a little bit more on the full-time side of things. I'm not going to be fully full-time at the moment. It is going to be a few months, I think, until I'm fully full-time, but I am going to be bumping up my hours. So might this affect my YouTube channel at all? I'm really, really going to be focusing all my energy on making sure I have a really well-planned schedule to make sure that I can actually film videos and edit videos and get them up for you guys on a regular basis. My YouTube channel means so, so much to me. It really, really does. So anything that might cause me to kind of not be able to do my YouTube anymore, I really don't want that to happen. So I'm really going to make sure that I am as scheduled as I possibly can be, as organized as I possibly can be, to make sure that I can keep my YouTube channel running, because I absolutely adore my channel. I love being able to talk to other Harry Potter fans. I love being able to unbox things for you guys. This channel brings me so much joy, even sometimes when I'm feeling at my absolute lowest and I really don't want to do anything else. To put my phone on and start filming a video, it just brings me up a level, and it just makes me feel so much better in myself, being able to share all my love for the magical world with you guys and having like an outlet to kind of get that out as well, because sometimes I feel like in my own personal life I don't have an awful lot of magical friends that are as obsessed with Harry Potter as I am. I have a lot of friends that like Harry Potter, but just maybe not to the extent that maybe I do personally. So having an outlet where I can get all my geekiness out, where I can share all my love for Harry Potter and the Wizarding World, and actually get some response from you guys as well, it just fills my heart with magicalness, and I just love the fact that I can do that, even if it is on a smaller scale. I mean, obviously I know my YouTube channel isn't that big, and I'm not really upset about that. I love every single one of my subscribers, everybody that watches my videos, that comments, that shares, that does everything else and kind of interacts with me. You will have no idea how much that means to me. It honestly, it just absolutely lifts me. It just brings me into a whole other place. And as someone that suffers with anxiety and depression, to have this little magical community, it just brings me so much joy. It really, really does. And I would never, ever want to give that up. I really, really wouldn't. So I'm going to try everything in my power to continue to be as organized as possible, to be on schedule, to make sure that I'm bringing you guys at least 1 to 2 videos every single week. I've got loads of ideas for this next year coming up. I'm really, really excited about the future of my channel. I'm really hoping that I get to do a lot more things this year with everything kind of now dying down a little bit. Hopefully, anyway, touch wood, the whole COVID situation will be a little bit more lax this year. I'm really hopeful anyway. I'm hoping to do a lot more trips as well and some meetups. There are some magical people that I would absolutely just love to meet up with this year. So you guys know who you are. I am so excited to potentially like meet up with you guys. I want to go do the studio tours. I want to do other bits and bobs as well. I am dying to go to the beach where Dobby is buried. That is something that I definitely want to do this year. So hopefully when the weather gets a little bit warmer again, I can go and do that. I'm just so excited to share this next year with you guys. I think it's going to be a really, really good one. But yeah, for now at least, guys, that is my life update. I just didn't want to put out the next video and not address the hair situation. And I kind of just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update. You guys are my magical family. And I just figured that, you know, you might be interested to see what is going on with me and what's happening in the next couple months. So yeah, very, very excited about the new job. Very much nervous, very much wetting myself. But I'll be fine. I know I will. I'm going to put my big girl pants on. I will be fine. I won't be the new girl forever. I know I'll do okay. So yeah, I just kind of got to get over my little bit of anxiety when I first get there. But I'll be fine. I know I will. Thank you so much again for watching my video today, you guys. I know it was a bit of a random one. I kind of waffled a little bit. I've got so much going on in my noggin. I just can't cope with it all at the moment. It's kind of all swirling around in there. So yeah, I am very much apologetic for the craziness that is this video, but I'm hoping you're enjoying it anyway. If you did, guys, then do give it a magical thumbs up for me so that I know. And don't forget as well, if you haven't done already, to please hit the subscribe button to become part of my little magical community. I promise I'm not always this squirrely. I'm okay, really. I'm fine. And don't forget to hit the notification bells as well to be notified every time I upload a video. And I will see you very soon at the next one. Bye, you guys.